It's June 19th, 2016. The crowd inside Oracle Arena in Oakland is electric. Over 20,000 fans are on their feet, their hearts pounding in sync with the final moments of what may be the greatest NBA Finals game ever played. The Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors are locked in a fierce battle for basketball immortality. And at the center of it all stands Kyrie Irving. Cool, calm, and composed, about to make one of the most iconic shots in basketball history. The stakes couldn't have been higher. The Cavaliers were fighting for their first NBA championship in franchise history, and LeBron James was on a mission to fulfill his promise, to bring a title home to Cleveland. On the other side stood the 73-win Golden State Warriors, a team that had redefined modern basketball with their unstoppable pace, three-point shooting, and unselfish style. With just under 2 minutes left, the score was tied at 89-89. Every possession mattered. The Warriors had dominated much of the season, led by Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, the Splash Brothers. But in Game 7, their shots weren't falling the same way they had all year. The Cavaliers' defense was relentless. LeBron was everywhere, blocking shots, diving for loose balls, and orchestrating every play like a general on the court. Then came the moment that changed everything. The clock ticked down to just under a minute. LeBron had the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Andre Iguodala. He passed to Kyrie on the right wing, and suddenly, the arena seemed to freeze. Kyrie faced off against Stephen Curry, the two-time MVP, one of the most electrifying scorers in history. The tension in that one-on-one battle was unreal. For a few seconds, Kyrie dribbled with purpose. A crossover, a hesitation, a quick step back. Curry tried to stay with him, but in a blink, Kyrie created just enough space. Rising smoothly into his shooting form, Kyrie released a perfect rainbow arc of a shot over Curry's outstretched hand. The ball hung in the air for what felt like forever. The crowd collectively held its breath. Swish. Pure, clean, beautiful. The shot dropped through the net with 53 seconds left on the clock, giving Cleveland a 92-89 lead. The Cavaliers' bench erupted. LeBron raised his arms in triumph, and in that instant, history was rewritten. That single moment, Kyrie Irving's clutch three-pointer, would become one of the most replayed and remembered shots in NBA history. It wasn't just a bucket. It was redemption, destiny, and legacy all rolled into one. The Cavaliers, once considered the underdogs, had taken control of Game 7 in the most dramatic fashion possible. But the job wasn't finished yet. On the very next possession, the Warriors had their chance to respond. Curry tried to hit a similar step-back three, but it rimmed out. The crowd gasped. Moments later, LeBron delivered the now legendary chase-down block on Andre Iguodala, another moment that solidified this game as one of the greatest ever played. When the final buzzer sounded, the Cavaliers had done the impossible, coming back from a 3-1 series deficit to win the 2016 NBA Finals. LeBron James collapsed to the floor in tears, overcome with emotion. Cleveland had waited 52 years for this championship moment, and while LeBron was rightfully named Finals MVP, everyone knew that Kyrie Irving's shot had sealed the deal. Statistically, Kyrie's performance that night was spectacular. He scored 26 points, grabbed 6 rebounds, and dished out 4 assists. But it wasn't just about the numbers. It was about when he delivered. In the final minutes of the biggest game of his life, Kyrie rose to the occasion and delivered one of the most clutch shots in NBA Finals history. Looking back, analysts often call that shot the dagger. It wasn't just a three-pointer, it was a statement. It symbolized the moment Cleveland believed it could actually win. That play represented everything about Kyrie's game: elite handles, confidence under pressure, and an unshakable ability to rise when it mattered most. Basketball fans around the world still debate where this moment ranks among the greatest clutch plays ever. Michael Jordan's shot over Brian Russell in 1998, Ray Allen's three in 2013, and Kyrie's shot in 2016 all live in that same rare air of absolute greatness. For Kyrie Irving, this moment cemented his place in basketball history. At just 24 years old, he proved he could shine brightest on the biggest stage. And for LeBron, it validated his return to Cleveland, fulfilling his promise to bring a title to his home state. From a technical standpoint, that shot was a masterpiece of precision. Kyrie's release angle, the separation created with his footwork, and the perfect timing of his release over Curry's contest, everything had to be flawless. Data analysts later broke down that shot and found that it had only a 25% probability of going in, considering the defensive pressure and game context. Yet Kyrie made it look effortless. Moments like this are why we love basketball. They're unscripted, emotional, and unforgettable. That shot wasn't just about skill. It was about courage, timing, and belief. It captured everything that makes the NBA Finals so special: the drama, the emotion, and the pursuit of greatness. Nearly a decade later, fans still watch that clip and feel the same goosebumps. The shot heard around the world, Kyrie Irving, Game 7, 2016, will forever be remembered as the moment Cleveland's dream came true, and one man's calm under pressure changed NBA history forever.